Kicks to Trent. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Here's Barnes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's the Wizard. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And the Nets, another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Barnes. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. The pass to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Anunoby with it. 5 on the clock. Trent passes to Anunoby. There's Van Vliet. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's the Wizard, covered by Barnes. And out of bounds. As the Raptors gain possession. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. On the wing, Barnes. Over Durant. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And the Raptors off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game. And along with production, this team really thrives on... Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
They throw good, Siakam.
And a guy who routinely outworks people. This team feeds off his energy.
Well, Pascal Siakam is a guy described by his coach as a speed player. We know the pressure he puts on teams in transition. He's willing to mix it up physically and sacrifice his body in the post. And this guy will leave it all out on the floor. What a ceiling for Pascal Siakam.
Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. First shot, first basket. He's on the blocks fast.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Here's the Wizard, covered by Barnes. And it's made. Sent back by Siakam. Uncovered. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And good. That time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
It's Robinson high post. Here's Cross. That three off the mark. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Anunoby, good.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Here's the Wizard. The Raptors getting the bucket. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here's Barnes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Doubled by Cross. Here's Trent. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 11. It's rebounded. By Anunoby.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They get it back. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
And that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Anunoby. Ricky Rubio comes in for Gary Trent. And Flynn subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. 26 seconds left in the first. Barnes with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Rubio. Barnes against Simmons. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. The tray. Can't hit that one. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Raptors as they end the... And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving.
For me, I just try to feel out
For a different look here. Barnes, he's checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Trent's checked in for Ricky Rubio. And it's Fred VanVleet.
Oh, goodness. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
For the Nets, Kyrie Irving.
Here's Barnes. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the Bucks was tremendous. He dropped in 55 points. And all game long, he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And we know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Levine's checked in. Passes it to Anunoby. It's Trent on the wing. 5 to shoot. No good again that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 19. From deep. Good, and the assist goes. To Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Raptors call time here. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Johnson, rejected by Cross, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. To end the drought. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Inside 4. It's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Barnes. That one a little long. Nets leading by 5. Here's KD. Drops in the layup for 2. Durant's got his first points of the game.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Here's Cross. And the basket is good. That's 29 points for the Wizard.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And the Raptors call time here. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizard.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
And the Raptors with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Anunoby. Ricky Rubio comes in for Gary Trent. And Flynn subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Back to Flynn for the 3. And they get it back. Finney-Smith kicks to Flynn. Pass to Finney-Smith. Second chance shot. And he gets the jumper to drop. It's the Nets now. It's a 3-point game. Cross. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 32 points for the Wizard.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Back to Rubio. Outside Flynn. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. The shot off that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Irving. There's the try. Banked in off the glass. And now an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. The pass to Cross. Launches a 3. And the Nets another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. And I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Toronto making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Claxton's checked in. Johnson outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Johnson outside. Rubio outside.
And pressing a bit here, down in the game, trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it, and instead it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half.
Simmons passes to Cross. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky she was off.
Thomas against Johnson. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Claxton. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Knocked loose. Rubio outside.
Next foul. That's his 4th personal foul. 13 foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line,
he's knocked down
no Raptors.
3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's...
Checked in for Toronto. Johnson comes in for Ricky Rubio. And a switch here for Brooklyn. The Wizard, he's checked in for Irving. Here's Cross. And the 3-ball is good. The Wizards got 40 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant. Zach LaVine is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Robinson. And it's Cross in at the 3, the small forward. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Second chance effort. And he finishes nicely. On the way.
Just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Passed across. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. The Wizards got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Brooklyn.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in. For Johnson. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Ben Simmons. And there's the feed to Barnes. Stolen by Durant. Passes to Cross. Launches it. And to get open is Robinson. Offensive rebound. Right wing. From the arc. No good from Cross. Raptors trail by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
For the Wizard.
He was doing everything right. And the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet for 3. It doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Rebounded by the Nets. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Cross. And he takes that one up. Powers it through.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Barnes against Durant. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Trent passes to Anunoby. Barnes trying to free himself up. Anunoby, no good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying...